feeling overwhelmed? You absolutely can feel better. If you want to know how, then watch this video. Hey guys, it's Hannah here, Hannah Mindful Mother, helping you to live your absolute dream life with your children. So it's lovely to see you here on the live, if you're watching on the group, and if you're watching on YouTube, then it's wonderful to see you as well. So guys, how many times have you heard me say on my videos, or on my lives, or wherever you see me speaking about my house being a mess, and how this time I am going to get on top of it. This time it's not going to be a mess anymore because now I've decided I'm going to be a tidy person. Right, okay, I've definitely said that, and you know what guys, it has got better. I have definitely got better. I definitely am more on top of things in my house, absolutely. But being the person I am and having done all the inner work, of course, my perception of what's around me is so often positive that I don't always see it straight away, but then I begin to see it, I become aware of it now. But I become aware of it in a much more positive way, as in, don't tend to very often feel overwhelmed anymore. I used to all of the time, but now I approach it, whoever that is, now I approach it in a much more practical way, and I take action because I know that it's action that changes it, right? If we are feeling overwhelmed, we're in a negative place, we're in that sort of stuck state, we just don't know where to start, don't know what to do, oh my gosh. So what do? We don't do anything because we don't know what to do first. So it's first and foremost is the inner work you need to do to help yourself. Then when you've done that, when you've been doing your meditations, your gratitude practice, all those other wonderful things to allow you to perceive your world differently, then you begin to take action, and you begin to take action in a much more positive way. But it's remembering that it is a process, it's a journey, and you need to be enjoying the process, enjoying the journey as much as the destination, because when you're enjoying your journey, then you are living your life to your fullest. And you know, when you're really, really, truly enjoying the journey as well, your vibration is very, very high because you're enjoying it, and the destination comes that much more quickly. So in my own situation about my house being a mess, I did make a decision a couple of months ago that I was going to be different, that now, you know, that was a belief I had about myself that I was messy and I was going to change. And I absolutely have been changing. It has been getting better. But gradually I'm seeing all the things I need to do to make that even better. So I've been decluttering. I've been thinking about all the things I've got to do to make that better. And then it came to the crunch, right, I need to properly get this sorted. So we're right in the process now of literally redecorating my children's rooms. So they have somewhere to put all their stuff and making it really nice. Do you know what, guys? The bedroom that my boys were in was from when they were 6 and 3. So we had changed it, of course. Different posters had gone up and all of that. But the colour of the walls is what they chose when they were younger and all this sort of stuff. And it's really important to have your environment be a reflection, to be a reflection of how you feel and who you are. And it's important for our children as well, because that will help in our growth, in our our journey, and to live our best life and to live our dream life. It's important to have our environment be a reflection of who we are. First and foremost, we do the inner work, then we perceive things differently, then we feel positive, and then we can take action to make our environment change even more. So the environment will already change because it's how we see it from the inner work. But then we can actually change that as well from taking action to make it better. So it's the combination of both things, doing the inner work, changing our mindset, and then actually taking action to change it. So in terms of that, of course, it's the journey, and we have been loving the journey and we are really enjoying it. So my hands are really, really dry on the edge now from cleaning down the walls and doing all the sanding. But we've all been doing it together. So that's teamwork, it's amazing, and we have been loving it. So do you see, overwhelm is just a state of mind. It can have come from the past, it can come from a belief system. You feel like you can't get on top of things. It can be from a number of things. It can feel that you've lost your way. You can feel you've got so much to do. Oh my gosh, you've got this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. Okay, that is overwhelm. But actually, when you just sit for a moment and do a meditation, allow your thoughts to be there, but don't focus on your thoughts. Just allow them to come, allow them to go move into your body, go into the feeling, the physical feeling you're feeling when you feel that overwhelm. Feel it. Now, feel your body, feel any tension in your body as well. How are you feeling? Now, how are you acting when you feel this overwhelm? How are you acting? How are you standing? How are you walking? How are you talking? Becoming aware is the key to being able to change the overwhelm, because you are probably saying things to yourself like, oh my gosh, it's such a mess, I can't cope. Right, now that is a negative comment. Straight there, right there, negative, right? That negative comment, remember, is now going to create an emotion. It's sending those signals to now create a corresponding emotion that's now going to make you feel that overwhelm. Then it goes back up. You know, I talk about this a lot, but this is the actual fundamental key to change, is being able to interrupt that cycle. Because then you're now going to think a worse thought, and it's going to be, oh my gosh, I absolutely am never going to ever get on top of this house. Now, you absolutely are, guys. It doesn't mean your house is always going to be like a show home. It doesn't mean it's got to be like that. But what it will mean is you're absolutely doing the inner work. You will feel better about it even when it is a little bit messy. But in the journey, in the process, it will definitely get better, and you will find ways in that positive journey to actually be able to cope with everything that's around you with grace, with ease, and with flow. Okay. Now, guys, my own life, I don't know, for those of you who don't know me, I don't do things simply. I know I've done a video on simplifying your life, because every day I absolutely do things simply. I will do my meditation. I will talk to my children in a very mindful way. I will be very, very aware. I will simplify, I will prioritize what I'm going to do. I will decide what I'm going to do. Now, that is how I do simplify my life. But in terms of my choices in life, I don't think I really would call them simple. So I home educate my children. I'm a professional cellist originally, and I intend to practice a little bit more, right? Because I haven't done quite so much in the last few years, but absolutely we'll get back to that. And then obviously I'm a life coach, transformational life coach for mums. So I fit that in around my family. Like I said, so I home educate my children. So I'm at home and we are doing things together. Hi, Annika. Oh, it's lovely to see you. So we are here all together all the time, and you know what, guys, I adore it. I absolutely love it. It means that I'm always with my children doing things, and even when I'm doing this video, I've only just popped up to do it, but just a moment ago I was in the room scrubbing down the walls, cleaning the walls with my children, then rushing down to do the dinner. So the dinner now is on, it's cooking. So it's like I fit things in when I can. I love it that way, because I really get to see my children grow. I get to help them with what they're doing. I get to see them really follow through on their passions. When they're struggling in any form, whether they're struggling a little bit with their work or struggling with their emotions, then I get to help them with that as well, all the time. And I'm always there. They also have their own space, of course, which is really important, especially my eldest now, who's going to be 13 in a week. Yep, Sunday is his birthday, that's it, which is really exciting to have my first teenager here. And he is just amazing. So I have a 13-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 6-year-old. They're all mad keen on cycling. I don't know if you've ever seen my posts, but literally they just love it. That's exactly... Oh, yes, totally. Oh, it'll be amazing, Annika. You must. It's so wonderful to do. We should definitely get together and talk more about it. Because that's it. Because actually we grow together then. By home educating, we can actually grow together. And it's really amazing to literally have this real sort of bond where we're together all the time. So would I describe my life as easy, in inverted commas? I don't think I would. I don't think I've made the easiest choice, but would I describe it as amazing? Yes, I absolutely would describe my life as amazing. I absolutely adore the challenge of trying to get everything done each day. I adore the challenge of, you know, just that, being able to spend enough time with my children individually and together and working as a team. But you know what? It does flow. My life does flow. If there are times when things are getting a little bit manic or things aren't quite working, then all we need to do as a family, we'll sit in a circle and we'll say, what's going on? And we will do what I do myself, become aware of how we've acted, become aware of how we've spoken. It's all about awareness. And when we are aware of the way we're being, perhaps we've spoken out of line, or we've spoken in a way that sounded a little bit stressy or something, then we just come back to ourselves and we literally just stop in the moment. And then, I think someone might be coming in the door, and then literally just sit with it and just say, look, do you know what? I was bringing the past into the moment, because if you think about it, whenever you react, it's always going to have been from something. It's sometimes going to be the future. Sometimes you're worrying about something from your future, but often it's from what has just happened. We'll come into the moment. In the present moment, we cannot have worries, and we won't react in that way. So the key is, when we feel we're going to react, or if we have just reacted, then it's to stop for a moment. Just stop for a moment and say, okay, I'm coming back to the present moment, coming back into your body. Go into your body, feel the physical sensation now you're feeling, because if you've just reacted, you're going to feel something. That gives you that chance now to break that cycle. And in breaking that cycle now, you won't react and you won't feel overwhelmed by the situation around you, because now you're giving yourself a chance to be the observer of your life, the observer of the situation as it is happening right here, right now, in the present moment. Now you can find the solution to any problems you're experiencing. Now you will find everything works, because now you have come back to the present moment. This is the key, being aware. So just thinking about mums in general, I literally heard, sorry guys, on the radio that 5, 6 out of 10 mums literally are struggling right now. And actually, when I go onto different other mum groups, I actually do see that there's a lot of mums struggling out there. They feel overwhelmed, they feel lost, they feel they've lost their identity, they can't cope with everything that's happened with COVID, they find they're worrying about things, they're suffering from anxiety, they just can't seem to get on top of things, the overwhelm of too much to do, feeling they can't do it all on their own. Okay, and this is absolutely valid. This absolutely can happen if you allow your thoughts to run away. And this is the key, guys. It will be what you're thinking that will be creating the way you're feeling. So if you start your day and your children wake up and you're not really ready for it, okay, and then you straight away go onto your phone and you're looking at the news or looking at something on your phone, and it might be some negative things going on, then that is straight away going into your subconscious. That is going to set you up in a negative vibe for the whole day. Now you're going to feel overwhelmed. Oh my gosh, this stuff is happening on the news, and I'm a little bit worried about that now. And then you go downstairs and you go, okay, I've got to get breakfast ready, and I've got to do this and this and this. And suddenly, because you're in that negative frame of mind, everything will already, before you even started properly, feel overwhelming. Turn that around. Wake up in the morning. Leave your phone out of your bedroom, or just simply don't look at it. Okay, your children wake up. Make sure you wake up and you give them a big smile. Give them a big cuddle. Say, good morning. Did you have any good dreams? Lie there. If you're the first awake, lie there and just focus on what you're grateful for in your life. 3 things, guys. Tune in and allow yourself to feel that gratitude. Really feel it right in your heart. Place your hands upon your heart and just really focus on what you're grateful for. Are you feeling healthy at the moment? Really focus. Say, thank you, body, for being amazing and for keeping me safe. Thank you for this. If you're feeling that, I have a house to live in, or I live in a wonderful place, or, I've got fresh water to drink, whatever it is, there's always going to be something you will be grateful for. It doesn't matter what your situation, there is going to be something that you will be grateful for. And so tune in on that. Really tune in. And if you start your day with this gratitude, now you're setting the tone for the whole day. It will stay with you for the whole morning. And if you keep this momentum going, it will stay with you for the whole day. So start with gratitude, then look at your children, give them a big smile, and take your power back by, rather than going, I've got all this to do and I've got to get my children out and do this and this and this, just come back to the present moment and say, right, okay, these are just my thoughts. They're going crazy right now, all these thoughts, but actually I'm okay. I'm going to focus on what I can do. Focus now. Now, I know that some of you might be thinking, okay, she's saying all this stuff, but I've tried this and I don't know how to do it. I've not been able to do it. So just remember, guys, it is a journey, it is a process. And actually, if you're finding it hard to change those thoughts, it will only be because actually you've been thinking in this way for years and years and years without even realizing it. It's become the program. It's become your natural way of thinking. Feeling, allowing the negativity to take hold, or, not really being able to cope because you're so busy, because you've just let your external environment affect the way you're thinking. That now has become your automatic way of thinking. So you've been conditioned to think in that way. So you just start the process of waking up and being grateful. Start the process of meditating every day, even for 5 to 10 minutes. That will start your process. Start the process of becoming more aware in your day of the way you're acting, the way you're feeling. Start the process of when you feel you've reacted in the wrong way, just stopping for a moment, moving into your body, feeling the physical sensations. Start the process now, continue it, and you will just find that it gets easier and easier, and literally your life will transform if you do this work. You've just got to start changing your habits. Start small, guys. Just start with those things I've said, and you definitely will see changes in your life very, very quickly. On that note, I'm literally about to put out my free mini course, which is all about this, really, how to let go of negative emotions using the AWARE method. It's going to be for just 5 days, 5 short videos. So I will be putting that out soon. So I hope that's going to really, really help you. Any questions at all, do ask, do let me know. Please do let me know if there's anything else you want me to do a live on. I am here to help you. I'm here to help every single one of you live your best life with your children and not feel that overwhelm, but be able to let that overwhelm go, be able to let any negativity you feel go and live your absolute dream life. So guys, please do share this with your friends. Share the group with your friends as well. Absolutely. I would love to help more mums. And if you're watching on YouTube as well, do remember to subscribe and share as well, of course. And again, once again, I'm sending you so much love. But honestly, guys, every single person can let the negativity go. Every single one of us is capable of living an incredible life. So if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, if you're feeling things are just getting on top of you, if you feel you're waking up and you just can't seem to get on top, then just remember it's a process. Reach out, say what you want help with. I will do another live. But start small. Start with your gratitude practice, your meditations. I have loads on my YouTube already, so just go to the meditation playlist and there's loads there to choose from that will really, really help you. And you will get there, guys. But I know that everything I want to share so much, because when I heard that on the radio, I was like, oh my gosh, stop playing small, Hannah, get out there and help these mums, right? Because I'm a mum myself. Like I said, I've got 3 children. I home educate them. I'm busy, 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 loving every second. And do you know why? Because of course I do, because of course I love my children. Of course I naturally feel I've always wanted to be a mum. Yes, but remember, it's because of the work I do every day. It's because I do my meditations every day. It's because I do the gratitude practice every day. And it's because I continue becoming aware. And if I've acted in a way I didn't want to act, rather than allow it to take hold and allow myself to go down that negative spiral, I will become aware. I will bring myself back to the present moment. And I've just learned how to do it. But it is absolutely magical, because then you stay in that higher vibration. And if you do dip, which we all do sometimes, you can bring yourself back up, and you will always have those tools to do so once you start practicing all this stuff I'm talking about. So I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.